So hello, it's 5 to 11 on a Friday night, Friday the 20th of June 2025, and I'm driving to Hatston to catch the Aberdeen Northlink ferry from Orkney down to Aberdeen, and it'll arrive tomorrow morning at 7 AM because I'm taking my trusty 𝐸V200 down to part exchange it for a new car. Yes, I'm buying a new car. Anyway, less waffle, let's get on and see you on board. So let's just go and check in. Boat's already here. Let's see if I get told off for being a bit late, but I'm not late. Still queuing up. Hello, Porterfield. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you're in cabin 208 tonight.
Lovely.
And the vehicle pass on the dash, take the other one on board with you.
Yeah.
And if you could go into lane 6, please.
Lane 6. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. Bye. So I do love this time of year. It never really gets dark. So like I said, it's 11 PM. As you can see, it's still quite bright. So my boat is there, and let's get on.
Shut it off.
208.
28 just done after.
Thank you. 208. 201, 202, 204, 6, 8. 208. Oh. Hurrah! Here we go. The luxury of the Northlink boat. Okay. Toilet. Have a shower in the morning. It's functional, but let's get to bed. See you in the morning. Good morning. It's 20 past 6. Quite a decent night's sleep. Sort of finally got my head down sort of midnight, but then I think it was 1 AM. I got a phone call, so I jumped up and answered the in-cabin landline phone. And the person at the other end couldn't hear me, so I thought it was just a misdialed number. Got back into bed. 10 minutes later there was a knock at the door. I was like, what on earth is going on? Anyway, it was one of the crew members who had to see me, unfortunately, in my underpants. Not a pretty sight. Saying that my car alarm was going off. So I never lock the 𝐸V200 when I'm on any of the ferries because no one's going to pinch anything. So it was unlocked. Turned off, unlocked, but obviously the car wasn't happy with the fact it was moving but not on, which is probably some anti-theft thing. Anyway, rummaged around, found the keys, just gave the keys to him. Do you mind if I take the keys? I don't care what you do with the keys. Just go away. I didn't say that, but that's what I felt. So I've got to get the keys back off the crew today, obviously before I leave. Talking about leaving, it docks at 7, and just had a message from the captain saying apparently there's fog Well, I've got no idea if there's fog because there's no portholes in this cabin. It's like an internal cabin. But there's fog, and the harbour master is not allowing us to dock because of the fog. So we're not going to actually physically dock at 7. It's going to be some time later. Let's just hope it's not past my collection appointment time of 10 a.m. At this dealership in Aberdeen. So it's just gone 7 a.m. We should be docked now, and I should be driving off the boat, but we're not. Why? Because of that. It's oh. That's not my stomach. So I don't know how long we're going to be a mile out from Aberdeen. I hope I still make my 10 a.m. appointment. Let's see. Nothing I can do about it. It's just too foggy to drive into the harbour for this big ferry. Thought I'd be quite so excited to see Aberdeen docks. So we finally made it. It's 3:15. It's nearly, what's that, 8 hours after we should have docked at 7 a.m. So just everything's getting unbolted. This is all the trailers are being sort of unshackled, and I feel sorry for the poor horse in that box. If he's come from Shetland, he's had like, well, over 24 hours in that box, poor thing. Anyway, so once this lorry's had its tethers taken off, we'll be on our way to Tesla. How are you, buddy? How are you? Good to see you. Oh, crazy. And nice to meet you. And thank you for waiting. That's amazing.
All right. It's all right. I mean, to be fair, my car came down empty and it's now full.
You've been shopping?
And picked up stuff from IKEA.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
But
And I'm
awesome,
the same.
mate.
I had about 30 miles in there, so I came and just fully charged and something.
yeah.
The joys of living on an island, mate.
I
Just
know.
a mile away, and like nearly 8 hours.
There must be tax implications for you, because let's say you're an offshore worker now.
Yeah.
They get tax benefits, don't they?
Just mad. But the staff were great, but there was quite a few people like, because at lunchtime there was limited menu, because obviously we've got enough food.
We're not expecting you to be
I
there.
want to see the chef. I want to see the chef right away, and I'm like, mate, just chill out.
We've got
You know.
nothing left.
Yeah. Anyway, Tesla rang me from Glasgow, going, "Where are you?"
These guys are good there, isn't
Yeah, I said,
Yeah.
"Well, they already know because my mate's there," and blah blah blah.
don't worry,
So
don't worry.
cool.
Robbie's a mate, and he's the manager here, so he's like, yeah, we're sorted. It's all good.
So I've got BO apparently, not me personally, not my reg. So Chris and Ian,
Hello.
just get a Tesla. He's had a bit of an effect on me, this guy. So it's nice
It's
to
my
meet
fault,
you.
is it?
It's your fault.
Excellent.
But no, it has been an itch. I've been itching for a long time. And anyway, let's go and do it. As a V5 for my trusty ENV200, which I've had nearly 3 years. So yeah, it's goodbye Nissan. Let's go and get this faffage done, and then we can really geek out, can't
Yes.
we? But they won't let me film in there, so it's all a bit clandestine. Is that the right word? Anyway, We'll see you in a minute. So I'm with Ian of
Hello.
Just Get a Tesla. Do you know a lot of people have thought we were twins? Can't think why, can you? We're separated at birth or something. Anyway.
By quite a long way, I think.
But not that old. Anyway, let's not go there. It's partly from his channel, Just Get a Tesla, which he's a real geek. If you think I'm a geek, he's a real geek about Teslas. But he's not a Teslarati because he's.
I'm critical where I need
You
to
are
be.
critical where you need to be. Anyway, we've got my new Model Y, which you probably all guessed from previous videos. I'm itching an itch that I've wanted to itch for a long time. So mine is in the free colour, which I really, really like. And of course, I've got the white interior. Now, Ian's has got the dual motor. Mine is the single motor, long range, rear wheel drive. And Ian's is the dual motor. And he's got a different trim level. So we're just going to quickly look at the different trims. Neil has said, Neil? Your name's not Neil, is it?
No,
He's just suddenly turned into Neil.
But I had
Ian.
a great aunt who used to call me Neil when I was little.
There you
and
go.
Didn't seem to know the difference.
So Ian has said he likes the dual motor because of the snow, and he lives in the northern part of Aberdeenshire. We hardly ever get any snow on Orkney, and we hardly ever get a frost. And I'm of an age now where I just want to cruise, and you know, my racing days are over. Whereas this gentleman, being about 10 years younger, he's still got it in him to sort of get rid. But anyway, interestingly, I've got BO and Ian has got AB. We're not quite decided yet what AB is, but I haven't got BO,
No.
but that's the first thing that jumps out at me. Anyway, let's just have a quick walk around the cars, the differences, and then you've got to tune into this guy's channel because he's going to do a real in-depth overview of the differences in the trims. So I quite fancied the blue because my E-Nero's in blue and I love blue, but Mrs P didn't want another blue car and didn't want two blue curls on the drive. She absolutely loves the grey, almost like a gunmetal grey. And I really like the gunmetal grey. And of course, I wanted the white interior, and Ian has gone for the darker interior. And they're both running on the same wheels.
Yes, but
You've got the aftermarket wheels, just tell me again.
so these are. I've been using EV base aftermarket trims for the wheels for ages, and these are literally only just gone on. But
Right.
this is basically the shape of the wheel underneath.
Yes.
Yeah. When you take the plastic inserts off, but all this does is just adds a bit of protection onto the rim,
Okay,
which is quite useful because
I like that.
every single car that I've ever had has ended up with scrop on the alloy wheels.
Yes.
Especially these days where they seem to be designing them with, diamond cut finishes
Yes.
that are deliberately going
Yes.
to get scraped. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I quite like things like that, but that's
Okay.
all I've done to it so far.
So maybe, and I would like to see it on the standard trim, you do have that exposed alloy there, which could get scuffed. So I like them. Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Hang on, I've just noticed a difference. So,
Okay.
my car, same 19-inch wheels,
Yeah.
so 19-inch cross flows, but mine are on Continental,
Oh, okay.
and yours are on Hancocks. And they do seem to be just randomly putting them on
Right.
in the factory, dependent on what they've got in stock,
Okay, right.
because it's identical,
Right.
except that they're not.
So this is a real geek fest. You have been warned, but there won't be much geek fest. There'll be more geek fest on his channel. So I just want to do that quick overview with Ian. Thanks for coming down to meet me today.
It's all right.
It was only a 7.5 hour delay of my boat getting into Aberdeen, and this gentleman's been floating around Aberdeen. You're about 40 miles away.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, look, for living in the Shire, that's local.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, but thanks for coming down.
It's fine.
And
I've been watching your stuff for a long time.
Oh, okay.
So it was a good opportunity to come and say hello. You know, the thing is, right, you've now got a Tesla with a long range battery, which
Yes.
means it will go a long range.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like the good old days of you doing your 24 kilowatt hour Leaf or 22 kilowatt hour Zoes up from the Midlands,
Aye.
Scrabster,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, I remember you with a woolly hat on and no heating in the winter and stuff.
with James and Kate. With James. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it was always a reason why I lost to James. But yeah, he never played fair.
Oh.
James, if you're watching, mate, you know what I mean. Yeah, So I'm itching the itch. If you want to see more geekiness about the difference between these two vehicles, tune in to Just Get a Tesla.